Listen carefully. If you stay surrounded by weak people, you will live a weak life. Period. Your environment is either building you or destroying you. There is no neutral space. There are only two directions: up or down. And right now, if you're not rising, it's because the people around you are pulling you down. You are not stuck. You are trapped in the wrong circle. Let's cut the excuses. Look at the 5 people you spend the most time with. Add their mindset, their bank balance, their habits, their standards. That's your future. If you sit with talkers, you become a talker. If you sit with complainers, you become a complainer. If you sit with dreamers without execution, you become another one of them. A spectator in life, not a player. You keep saying you want success. Then why are you surrounded by losers? People who waste time, avoid responsibility, fear, discomfort, live for weekends, complain, but never change. If you stay with weak people, you will inherit their weakness. Some of you are loyal to people who are killing your potential. You defend friendships that have expired. You protect relationships that drain you. You choose comfort over growth. You stay because you don't want to hurt feelings. You fear being alone. You're emotionally weak. You care about opinions. Let me be brutally clear. If someone is not aligned with your goals, they are a threat, not a friend, not support, a liability. And liabilities need to be removed immediately. This is the truth you avoid. People around you don't want you to grow because your growth exposes their laziness. When you level up, you become intimidating. You become a mirror to their failures. You make them uncomfortable, so they will. Joke about your ambitions, mock your discipline, doubt your goals, call you crazy, pull you back. Not because you're wrong, but because they're terrified that you'll prove them insignificant. Cut them, without explanation, without guilt. If your life was a company, your circle would be your employees. And if they don't perform, you fire them. So let's do a performance review. Ask these questions. 1, do they push me or distract me? 2, do they talk goals or gossip? 3, do they respect discipline or make fun of it? 4, do they grow or complain? 5, do they celebrate my wins or feel threatened? If the answer is negative for even one question, they're gone. Not slowly, not after discussion, not gradually distancing. Cut. Immediately. You don't negotiate with anchors when you're trying to fly. You're afraid to cut people because you fear being alone. Good. Be alone. Sit in silence. Build yourself. Greatness is born in isolation. Transformation requires separation. A wolf walks alone. Sheep move in groups. If you need company, you're not ready for success. If you need approval, you're weak. If you cannot stand alone, you will never stand out. The path to power is quiet, and it's brutal. But it leads to a life most people will never experience. Once you cut the weak, you rebuild with the strong. Find people who think big, love discipline, work relentlessly, hate excuses, value growth, demand high standards. People who challenge you. People who stretch you. People who scare you with their intensity. Because here's the truth. If you are the smartest and strongest in your group, you don't have a circle. You have a cage. Surround yourself with killers and you'll become dangerous. Surround yourself with mediocrity and you'll die mediocre. Your environment is either your weapon or your coffin. Choose. From this moment on, cut the weak. Build the strong. Protect your energy like a king protects his kingdom. Your circle is your future. Fix it, or lose everything you could have been. Episode 4 begins now.